Wow. Now, good morning to everyone. I am late, lots late, purely because I have come to the party after a sleep in, as in it was accidental. I just did sleep through. I had woken up this morning at about 2 o'clock, unable to sleep, so I spent an hour at the computer doing a few things and then went back to bed and slept through. And just got organised now because I have the first thing I did was actually do another one of those rat test things. And this time it tested positive, so I had to deal with a few things in between. So I'm live now. It's wonderful to be here and great to see you all as you're turning up and putting your comments in. Thank you. So good morning, Holly. Good morning, Kim. I'm feeling actually quite fine. It's still that sore throat and the tickly nose. Really the runniness of it, but it's fine. I'm not feeling ill, but certainly going to have to do the isolation and stuff. So it's evening. Yeah, you're over in the UK, aren't you? Good morning, Kat. Lovely to see you here. And oh dear, you're positive as well. Hopefully your symptoms aren't too severe. Whatever I've got, it's extremely mild. It's like a cold. So I'm not too fussed, but even isolating, I can do everything online anyway. Now, I have joined in another group that I'm sending this to. So the Women in Business Amplified Facebook group. That's my 5th destination. So I'm sending this out to my YouTube, the Ros Boundy profile, the Ros Boundy page, the mytimetv.live, and the Women in Business Amplified. All those 4 are Facebook destinations. So if you are in a group, you're coming to me from a group, you do need to click the permission in the whichever your link is so that I can see your name like I've been able to put up here like that. Canada. That's right. I do have some who are in UK that turn up regularly too. Sorry about that, Holly. Is it cold there or coming into your warmer season now that spring has sprung? And be out before next weekend? Yeah, that I'm assuming so, but I still do need to actually confirm what the requirements are now. I'm hoping to still be able to go to Renmark, but we'll see. If I have to be wearing a mask all the time, I won't be because I choose not to do that. I like to breathe and fresh air, thank you. So here we go. We're going over to the cards now. For those who are in the Women in Business Amplified, you may not have seen a live stream that I've done before of the card reading. So this is, and for those who are on replay, watching as the recording, you may not have seen me again either. So it is a general card spread reading that I've been doing every morning since, 3 years ago at least. And it is using the LENORMAND deck of cards. It is not tarot. But I still read them from that intuitive sense of what I'm picking up with my connection with the spiritual realm. And I do ask that you yourselves connect in with your spiritual guidance too, so that you're getting the practice of that connection for yourself and that you can pick up what is more specific in your own understandings of your life situation, okay? It's a bit difficult to do it as a group online, okay? So what we've got here is the LENORMAND deck that I am using is this one that is Rana George LENORMAND, and the artist, as you can see right down the bottom, is Calais or French. They're an absolutely beautiful deck of cards, as you can see, because they do have gilding on them. There is that little gold tracings all over the place, and it creates an absolutely delightful deck to use. They are quite small in the hand. As you can see as I pick this up, there is the card. And that's another reason why I like them, because they're easy to shuffle with the size of them. They're not as cumbersome as what the recognised tarot size of card is. I've always had some difficulty with shuffling tarot because of I've got small hands. So here we are with a very quick reading, sort of what are the cards that I've been able to lay down this morning. You will have to excuse my coughing and that because it's part of the symptoms that I do actually have. Yeah, I was thinking it was just a cold. Well, proves it wasn't. So I do need to take an occasional sip of water. So, didn't realise that was actually so low there. There we go. So it's a first time watching, and this isn't the individual card pull, Ali. So as I mentioned, you do need to actually, to connect yourself, but it is general. Every spread that anyone does publicly will have the energies around it for what you might need to be receiving yourself. And it is that tapping in. Hi, Joseph. Lovely to have you here as well. First person I heard try to give the gift nice. Oh, okay. Thank you. And good morning, Caitlin, too. I do like to go through and say the hellos. So it is wonderful to see everyone here. Hi, Liz. Lovely to have you here. Oh, you're at work, Caitlin, so you're on your lunch break. Glad you got here on time. Well, it's perfect timing, isn't it? Only just connected in after a lot of things I was doing this morning. So, and hello to Alison. I like your avatar there. Beautiful. So here we are with the 3 cards. I just felt as I laid them out, Spirit just wanted me to smile. So it's actually in that shape of a smile. And there is no particular meaning for the different places and spaces that these are, just that it's the flow of a story. And what I'm receiving from this, you just heard one of the birds out in my trees, as you might have seen in the start picture that I start up my show with. It is my front yard and the bird bath. Very glaringly light coloured this morning because it's close to midday. The sun's actually almost on my window and giving the camera a bit of hard work. So I will just flick back to that just quickly. See that one? It is quite bright out there. For a beautiful autumn day, it's actually, it is cool, yes, but it's a beautiful autumn day. Now, here we go with the anchor being the first card. I actually like, with this one, it actually feels like I'm seeing the face that's in this. So it's one of those types of, I'll lift it up again so you can get more detail around it. See how it's the arch rock, and there you can see the glisten of the gilding, and my camera's not going to cope with that very well, the webcam. Trying to focus with gilding is not the easiest. But you can see it's a beautiful, obviously, ocean scene. But I'm seeing the face that's in there. It's almost like it's reflecting me with the sad face and the cold type thing, about ready to feel like, I want to go to bed. Although I don't actually feel unwell. But it is in that sense time to actually hunker down, anchor it in, and actually get some rest. So for me, that's what my specific message is feeling I'm receiving from this spread. Even though what I'm wanting to do is smile. Look, there's always going to be benefits in absolutely every situation that we find ourselves in, even if it seems the most dire and horrible. Afterwards, we can look back and see where that was a benefit, where it was a positive. We're needing to find the positives. So I'm anchoring that in as my message, that for this, it is what you're looking at. Something in your day is going to need some anchoring in, some grounding even. And we've got that verified with the parks, the gardens, grounding into what is that natural realm. For me, I'm choosing some of the more natural remedies because I have a lemon tree out in my garden. So the first thing in the morning for the last week, I have been drinking lemon juice with water as that first step. Also kefir in the milk variety, because that's a really good probiotic. So there's some natural treatments that we have in Mother Nature that's going to be able to bring relief and I won't say cure, but a lessening of what is the body needing to push through some bugs. It's, like anything, it's creating some symptoms. Thankfully, mine are so mild, it's just like a cold, and it will progress through what it needs to. But it's being out in that natural form. I will go out and get some vitamin D. Too many times I'm inside not even doing that. So beautiful sunshine this morning, as you can tell from that first, flicker that I showed back to. it's going to be a beautiful time to have my coffee, or, well, probably water. No, I like my coffee. And I still have my sense of taste. It's not gone with part of those symptoms. So I'll go out and enjoy my coffee in the sunshine, and hopefully the birds at the bird bath, if they're going to come in and start singing and bathing. It's one of my joys, is really to watch the birds in the bird bath in my front garden, my front yard. Well, it's not a garden yet, not fully. It's going to grow. I have intentions. And with this, we've got the good luck coming forward. So for me, this message for me is really bringing forward that is going to pass through really quickly. Yes, it's part of the process of having initially been a close contact. Now, yes, I have tested positive, but I'm not sick as such. But I tell you, the cough and the sore throat's a bit annoying. So there you go. And yes, you did catch me, Rena, and you've certainly come in for the yummy. What was the yummy? The vitamin C's and D's and stuff. Yes, absolutely. Just had a thought then. I don't think I've got the magnesium. I reckon I ran out of them, and I've done my Woolies online shopping because I can't connect with anybody. You know, it is the full isolation for 7 days. So I will need to do that. And here we've got one of the added things I put with this smile is I needed to just pick a charm out of the Labyrinth Through Time. This is a kit that I use for my readings as well. I don't just stick with cards. I do use charms. I do use runes, which has been many years ago. I did use runes, and an Egyptian reading system that I've sort of touched on but not gone into thoroughly. There's many different ways to get guidance through our psychic sensitivities, you know, all the intuition. They're tools. Use whatever tool suits you. And I decided this morning, excuse me, I'm hoping that's not echoing too much through the microphone. There's a little purse, a bag. So it's almost like, well, it's all just going to be contained. It's not going to be something that's going to last long because it's a purse, not a suitcase or anything. And it just feels like short-lived, move through the process, and it's bringing in the good luck of what is next, you know. And I think sometimes it could be, you know, for whatever processes, whatever experiences that we're needing to actually have in our life. Yes, it's including this for me at this point in time, but it's shifting us through the experience of, well, don't have to go through that again in exactly the same way. So it can then say, well, okay, I've grown and got stronger through this process. So I'm going to shift back to just me, because I think that probably really is all that we're needing from that reading today. And it is just moving through whatever you're presented with as your experiences in each moment. And this one, as far as some of the ramifications are going to be for a 7-day isolation from today. So that does include up till next Sunday, I suppose. Or is it Saturday? What's the technical definition of 7 days? Counting today, it would mean Saturday. If it counts from tomorrow, it would mean all of that. It's finding out the details. And then what I feel about what I need to decide for the next weekend, because I was going to be going to Renmark. Let's see. I'll have to make the decision tonight. Because there's processes of cancelling accommodation, etc. for me. Leanne may still be going, so I'll be posting that up as I need to let people know as well what decisions and etc. there are there. So thank you for joining in with me. If you do have any questions, I'm available on Messenger, or you can put the comment in under this stream later, even as a replay when it's recorded. So looking forward, I'm just going to have to take another sip. So looking forward to connecting with you tomorrow morning as well. And thank you, Liz. I'm feeling better already, although I have been told expect it to get worse, but I don't have that intention. So whatever it will be, will be. So thank you, though, for your good wishes. And I certainly will have a good week, although these live streams are daily. So usually around the 8 a.m. in Adelaide time. Okay, so thank you. And thank you, Ros. Lots of vitamin D and sweat it out if today. Yes, exactly. So I'll be doing that pronto very shortly. Make a fresh coffee and sit in the sunshine. It'll be lovely. And Nat doesn't sound healthy. Oh, that doesn't sound healthy. You got the dreaded C. Yes. Yeah, I did mention that at the start. I did the rat test because last week, I can't think whether it was Monday or Tuesday, I go swimming with a friend and I happen to have the rat test and I say, oh, why don't we try them? She was starting to feel a bit tickly in the throat. Or I had a concern about another family member that had gave her loving little kisses, a little bub. Anyway, there's certain things that occurred and she did test positive that next morning, Tuesday. So I was a close contact. So in that respect, not that I was kissing her, it was just we were traveling in a car together and all that sort of thing. So that's all it is. And it just feels like a cold. I just saw you live. I'll rewatch. Yeah, good one, Nat. Thank you for that. And whoops, some of the comments have come in already. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Oh, look, I expect that's my intention. I'm past the worst. It's like a cold. And I did have, yeah, well, I've had the negative rats up until this morning. So it was a surprise. I thought, no, I haven't got it. So anyway, look, it is what it is, isn't it? So for everybody, just to do the usual things that are the healthy ways to live your life with the washing the hands properly and thoroughly. If you're concerned, wear the masks still. Do what you feel is necessary for you to be in that healthy realm. So thank you for joining in. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Keep being the best that you can be. And namaste until then. Bye for now.